Hi there guys, in this video we'll be looking at the Asp Explorer. It's priced around 6.5 million. It's got a reasonable manoeuvrability. It's quite speedy as well. So let's let's have a look at the outfitting. Now this ship is a bit strange, but they've listed the utilities mounts first. We have 4 of them. So that's where you can fit your kill warrant scanners, your shield boosters for example. After that we have 4 small hardpoints which are on the underside near the front, and then we have 2 medium hardpoints left and right of the main cockpit. So like I said, I would kind of suggest if you're using a ship for fighting is that you maybe equipped 4 multi-cannons and maybe 2 pulse lasers in the 2 mediums. Use the pulse to get the shields down, and then once you've got the shields down, use the multi-cannons. Being that there's 4 class 1s, they kind of should make up for their lower number. So armour is the same as all the other ships we've got. Reactor, like I said, but I don't think there's the reactor for this ship hit this place, so I can't really show, but I wouldn't think you have too much troubles with the class 5 slot. For jumping, we get a fairly decent range on the Explorer. I think after quite a lot of changes you can get the jump range up to about 30 light years, which makes it a very good ship for going exploring, obviously as the name suggests. As for internal compartments, we have a single class 6 which comes with a cargo rack by default. Being a class 6 you could put a shield there instead, but that would mean you have less cargo space, so it depends which way you want to do it. By default you'll get a class 5 shield in the class 5 slot, so you could swap them over, or you could leave that in that slot and upgrade it. So then, as I said, we got a class 5 slot, then we got 3 class 3 slots, and finally 2 class 2 slots. So this gives us a lot of range of what we can do with the ship. If for example we're going exploring, it would allow us to put some fuel tanks and fuel scoops and stuff like that. If we're doing it for combat, then we could probably put some shield boosters or shield cells in there, for example. Like I said, I would think of this ship is kind of, if you've been using a a type 6, which is a trading ship, think of this as kind of the armed version of that, because it kind of gets around about the same cargo space, but being armed, at least you can actually retaliate again. Like I said, it's not a cheap ship, but it is a good all-round ship. So guys, I'll just show you how it looks. Like I said, the Asp Explorer, it has been in the game longer than the Asp Scout, so it will look kind of similar. I noticed the cockpit is the same as the Scout, so they basically copied it. I wouldn't say you got much problems with visibility, because you haven't got much of view blocked. The only thing is a couple of little bars coming down, but I can't see them being very restrictive. Anyway, so this is the external of the ship. To me it looks a little bit better in the Asp Scout because of the little side wings at the top, but I wouldn't say it's the most exciting looking ship. So let's get this ship out of this corner.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
So speed wise, we're getting around the 253, 4. Boost wise 344 ish, so it's got a quite good top speed. Like I said, this is with the default thrusters, so you can see a little bit higher obviously if you upgrade them. just trying to get a bit of light on the front of the ship to show you where the hard points are, which is not there. See if some light there. Yep. So we have a cockpit at the front, and to the left and right of it we have our two medium hard points, and then just underneath that we have our four class 1 or our small hard points. We have two more left or right of the main sort of cockpit module, and then we have two directly at the bottom. Like I said, they should give you pretty good coverage. If you, depending on how you want to equip them. Anyway guys, I would say the Asp Explorer is a good all-round ship. It's good at kind of trading if you were using a class 6. It's got a reasonable combat power, so you can actually fight with it, and obviously it's pretty good at exploration. The only downside is 6.5 million, which is quite a bit of money obviously as you go through the game. But yeah, it's a good all-round ship. Anyways, thanks for watching.